hello, 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 hello. Happy Taco Tuesday. Frog in my throat. I am Susan Shine Carlin, shineonsoulcenter.com, and this is the Daily Vibe Ride, intended just to raise your vibe up a bit in these interesting times. And I'll start with my 5 things of gratitude, give you 3 things to raise your vibe, and leave you with an empowering statement. So happy Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesdays to go, Taco Tuesday outside, but happy Taco Tuesday. All right, so I'll start with my 5 things of gratitude. I am thankful for an outstanding weekend and to get to laugh with some of my friends this weekend. That was awesome. I am thankful for doing some self-care this weekend, and here comes my co-star. So I'm thankful for doing some self-care this weekend, and that felt really fantastic to rest up and take some good care of myself. So I'm recharged for the people I care about. Number 3, I am thankful. I'm thankful for my cat, and that he just loves to come through when we're doing this. So my cosmic cat. Number 4, I am thankful for another gorgeous, gorgeous day. And number 5, I am thankful for you guys for being here and for all that you do for me, because this helps me raise my vibe too. So sincere gratitude for you all. And all right, so let's get started. So the first thing is to do something kind for yourself and treat yourself. And it doesn't have to be a monetary thing. It could be like an extra 15 minutes of sleep. It could be, giving yourself time for a warm, relaxing bath, or whatever floats your boat, so to speak. But to do something kind for yourself, and when you do that, you show up more for the people that you love, and it does raise your vibe to do something kind for yourself. So that's your first thing. And then your second thing is to, and I got this from the Course in Miracles, and it came up in a conversation this weekend. Hey, Alejandro, thank you. You're so kind. Your words are so kind. So the second thing came up in a conversation this weekend and was actually inspired by my son. And he had a challenge that he posted on Instagram, and so we had this discussion. And this came from the Course in Miracles when I read it years and years ago, and it's such a great thing to raise your vibe. And so the idea is, when you're going about your day, and if you're out and about amongst strangers or whomever, that when you greet someone or you walk past someone or you make eye contact with someone, oftentimes, we're caught up in our own head, and we're thinking about ourselves, and we're worried about what other people think about us, right? Which is an extraordinary waste of time, but and a low vibration. But it's funny, how human nature can work. And so if you pass someone and they give you a look like, ugh, you automatically think, oh, you didn't like my shoes, or, to you too, right? When they might have been thinking, oh, what am I going to make for dinner tonight? I don't know. It might have nothing to do with you. They may just be thinking about themselves, right? So the exercise is, as you go about your day, everyone you see, just say, I love you, in your mind when you see them. And so when I did this the first time, it was amazing. It gives me goosebumps right now, actually, because total strangers just started smiling and saying hi, because they can feel that energy. They can feel the love. And so that helps everyone else out too, but it raises your vibe and the vibes around you. So that's your second trick. Oh, it feels like a Monday. All right, and then we're gonna do 7 angel cards again. So pick hey Gary, glad you're here. So pick a number between 1 and 7, or pick a couple numbers if you'd like, and let's see what comes up. And again, it doesn't matter. Just pick the first 2 numbers that tend to pop into your head. Is probably the best way to do it, not overthink it. I'm an expert in that, overthinking. And then it doesn't matter if you watch it now or later. this will be for you, okay? Aw, I love you, Alejandro. That's so awesome. See, it feels good, right? That is reciprocal energy. I love it. So, all right. Let's get shuffled up, and 6 and 3 for Gary. Hey, Heather. Yay, I'm glad you're here. I've had Denver on my mind, Heather. So, okay, let me think about this real quick here. And I'm just going to draw 7 cards off the top and then and lay them out, and then we'll go over what they mean. I hope everybody had a fantastic, hey Connie, yay! I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend and were able to build in some fun and relaxation for yourselves. Okay. Let's see what's good here. All right. Some of these are so interesting. Some of these are very similar to what happened on Friday, and some are different. So Denver's a hot mess. Try the Wild West over here in California. So yeah, I mean, everywhere. It's interesting times. That's pretty much why I'm here, right? So we can control what we can and focus on the best and expect the best, right? Easier said than done, for sure. But at least if we're trying, that's better than not, right? So, okay, so here's for you number ones. It's Omega. I love this card. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. And, you know, I love that, like, the unicorn has his hooves up. You know, it's okay to celebrate your victories. And so all this hard work you've been doing is the deeper message to this card. All this hard work that you've been doing, this groundwork that you've been laying, the things that you've been thinking about changing, it means you're on the right track and victory is yours. So all of that work, when you're like, is this ever going to come to fruition? Like, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? What is happening? I love it when this card shows up because it gives me goosebumps all over, which I always look for that. And it's letting you know that your hard work is paying off. You're on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing and enjoy your success. And you know, when you celebrate your success, it raises everybody else's vibe up too. And I mean that like without ego, right? Just like, hey, I did it, you know? That's good stuff. Okay, so that's for number one. Number two, we have Grace and Antoinette back. And so to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. And these ladies, these angel ladies, showed up on Friday as well. And so conflict is a part of life. It's natural, it's healthy, and especially the way we go about healing the conflict. So obviously seeing the other person's point of view and having compassion. And even if they are dead wrong, one of my friends that I just love over the weekend posted something about how much strength it took him to forgive someone who wasn't even sorry. And again, I said a million times, forgiveness is something that we do for ourselves, for our own mental, physical, and spiritual health and well-being. And so when we can look at the other person's side with compassion and digest those feelings, not just gloss it over and, you know, feel the feelings that are upsetting you, and then try and look at the other person's perspective and create some sort of healing, whether they're willing or not. And, you know, I always say that she looks like she was the one who was a little out of line, right? But neither one of them feel good. I've mentioned that before too. And with this additional message today, you know, she's even bowing her head and looking away, right? She's not even making eye contact. So maybe she's not sorry. Maybe she doesn't give two about what she did. Still, forgiveness is something you do for yourself. Be selfish with forgiveness, all right? Yeah, it is hard to forgive some things. Definitely hard. And I do believe Heather says it's hard to forgive some things. So it is. And I definitely, though, believe that once you are able to digest your feelings and feel them and release that anger, the resentment, the pain, the hurt, even if you were entitled to it and the other person was totally, totally wrong, once you get to that point where you can just release it to your angels, to your God, to the universe, to Mother Earth Spirit, and replace that with hope and faith and growth, right? And healing, and focus on healing instead of hatred. That's where the higher vibrations live. That's where the healing takes place physically, spiritually, and emotionally, in my humble opinion. Okay, number 3 is Akasha. Show you that one. And she came up on Friday too, I think. Yes. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Who had 3? The things are scrolling. Heather, did you have 3 with your work with kids? I just find this really interesting. Anyway, so this card is really straightforward, that you are a spiritual teacher and you have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. I can honestly think of no higher calling than to, Gary, sweet. And Gary, all the way, oh, sweet. Okay, so this makes sense both for Gary and for Heather. And I won't go into the, particulars because this is public. But, the work that you both do to help others, that is your spiritual gift. That is, I feel like, a huge reason why you're here and why you've seen and gone through your own personal experiences in order to be able to turn around and help others with their very specific needs. And both of you two do 2 completely different things, except they're both helping other people and really helping people navigate some very troubled waters, troubled times in their life, and to see their own divine life mission. And so I love this, I love this, I love this. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are, like doing psychic medium work. It just means that you are counseling others and awakening something in them that was near dead, to be real. And you're reviving these people on a soul level. So that's for your number 3s. Love it. Okay, number 4 is Aurora. She came back again. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. And this is what we were talking about too with Omega, and spreading those wings, being proud of your accomplishments. It will inspire other people. And this is something that was difficult for me to learn, but that it's safe for you to be powerful. It's safe for me to be powerful, especially, when you're good and your intentions are good, you're good-hearted about what you're trying to accomplish. So don't descend, don't hate the players. I brought this lyric up before in one of my songs, one of my son's songs that he made years ago, and it was something like, I love the haters most of, I'm butchering it now, but basically, I love the haters because they pay the most attention to my art. So anyway, if people are trying to tear you down, just shake it off. Fly high, keep going, keep your eye on the prize, on your goals, on the light, and keep soaring, keep flying free. So this card has a little bit of a different under message today, like an extra message today than it did the last time it came up. And I love that. But yes, be free to inspire others, okay? It's number 4. That's right, Heather. Don't hate the play, I hate the game. All right, number 5 is Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. So I love it when this card comes up, because this could be a marriage, like your literal marriage. It could be if you're single. Ooh, The angels are helping you in that department if you're looking for a mate. And then also it could be if you're married to an idea, right? If you're married to a certain outcome, if you're married to an intention in your mind, you're getting assistance from above with that as well. And so a deeper part of this message too is that as you heal, so kind of back to forgiveness, if you're single and you're ready to mingle and you haven't met someone quite yet, sort of look back and think about your parents' relationship, and whatever comes up that might be negative, let it go. And think about your first love, and if there's some pain or hurt or whatever there, let it go. And then just kind of release anyone in your past energetically and make room for this new person in your life for the space that you're in today. It could be a new person, a new situation, a new outcome. Okay? So that's 5. And then 6 is Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. And again, this doesn't mean that you're all getting pregnant, so don't freak out. This could be a move to a new home, to a new location, even a new state. This is an addition to your family, which could be, it could even be a roommate that comes in and gives you a different perspective on things, or someone who needs a place to stay for a little while. But it's a happy energy, a happy transition that comes in. And so I love that it's a happy change, because we tend as humans to be resistant to change, right? And so embracing positive change and a happy change. And so it could be a child, it could be a pet, it could be a new love. So if you had 5 and 6, okay, so there you go. And number 7, the last one is Desiree. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. And again, I mentioned this, believe she came through on Friday too. And I mentioned that, what I've recently learned is that the angels are there to help us, just like our spirit guides, the universe, your God, whatever you want to call source. And we have to ask. That's it. Like, they're just waiting. What can we do for you, right? And so it's beautiful when we allow them to comfort us and to guide us. And again, here she's looking to the light. The water's in the background, which always gives us clarity and purifies our thoughts, right? So it can really just clear. The water is very good at clearing your head. And this doesn't mean that it's a no. I've talked about this before. It's not a hard no. It's whatever your intention was. If you picked number 7, it is just to gather more information and to slow down a little bit. Make sure you have all the facts before you proceed. And, really, you can't screw it up. So even if you go against, like, nope, I don't care, I picked number 7, I'm doing this anyway, you'll still learn from that experience, and the angels are still there. They've got your back. The universe has your back, right? So it may be a learning opportunity for you that you could have avoided if you insist on going through with it. So it's okay, whatever you do. But it might be best to wait and look into other options to see if there's a different way to go about it. Okay, so that's your card. Those are your cards for today. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the comments, for interacting. Thank you for watching, either now or later. And I'll leave you with your empowering statement, and that is, I am extraordinary. You are extraordinary. Go slay your day. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!